Hi, it's Walter Montero from Coldwell Banker Maximum Results here to talk to you again about the agreement of purchase and sale. The next condition we're going to be talking about is the condition on the sale of the purchaser's property. Now, if a purchaser comes to you and wants to buy your home, but they have a home to sell, they'll very often include a clause which we call in the industry an SPP clause, condition on the sale of the purchaser's property. So that simply means that they have to sell their home before they can buy your home. So they will insert this clause, conditional on the sale of their home, and once their house is sold, then they give you what's called a waiver, and then they go ahead and solidify the deal. Okay? Now, the important thing to remember here about condition on sale of property is that they have to be accompanied with what we call an escape clause. So an escape clause simply means that you can accept the purchaser's offer with this condition, but in the event that you find somebody else that wants to buy your home and they don't want to include those conditions or don't want to include any conditions, then you can bump the first purchaser. Okay? And typically the bump clause is usually anywhere from 24 to 48 hours long. So that means that if you accept an offer today, conditional on the sale of the purchaser's property, and then another purchaser comes to you tomorrow with no conditions, you can go ahead and accept the second offer, but the second offer has to be pending you being released from the first offer, and it's usually 24 or 48 hours depending on how you've agreed to that. Now, it's very important here that the escape clause not be longer than 24 to 48 hours. Don't let the purchaser tie you up with a very long escape clause like 72 or 96 hours, because those are really not necessary. They're very, very old-fashioned. Those were usually done in the day where, perhaps the purchaser had to arrange alternate financing to go ahead and close the deal, and banks operated a little slower than they do today. So 24 to 48 hours for an escape clause, and by the way, the length of the condition shouldn't be any more than a month to 6 weeks long. All right. Now, one thing I do just want to caution you about in condition on sale of properties, they do tend to make your home a little less saleable to the next purchaser. And the reason is because if a purchaser wants to buy your home and they have to bump out an offer in front of them, a lot of times they're concerned that they're not going to get the offer or not going to get the house. So just to put things in proper perspective, if a home just like yours was for sale for the same price, but it didn't have a conditional offer and yours did, the purchaser will more than likely be inclined to make an offer on that home without a condition as opposed to the one with a condition. So again, be careful in accepting conditional on sale of properties, but if you do accept one, make sure that you have the clauses properly executed so you don't get stuck in a situation where you can't sell it to anybody else. All right? I hope that helps you out, and if you have any questions about the agreement of purchase and sale, please give me a call at 519-240-0360. My name is Walter Montero with Coldwell Banker Maximum Results.